Hi Libra, this is your cheeky little bonus read for June. Okay, right, so a little bit of housekeeping first of all. I've totally forgot, it's completely melted out of my brain. Yeah, if this resonates with you, please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much to everyone that has subscribed so far. Really does mean a lot to me. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. If this doesn't resonate with you, please do check your sun, moon and your rising and your Venus sign actually for more clarity on different situations, because they are quite specific. These little cheeky, but oh, there we go. Now why did that flip out? Should we have a look? Oh, 7 of Swords. Someone's being a little snake. Not you, around you. Right, so we'll keep that in mind, but I'm going to put that back. If it comes out again, then we'll take more warning into that. Okay. Right, Libra, one more. Someone's stuck. Because I'm going to do that again. Someone's stuck. Yeah, maybe lies around you. Right, let's look into this. Right, first of all, your overall energy coming into the next couple of weeks is the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles, male or female, it doesn't matter, okay? It's the masculine energy of sitting in your own power, but also as well, it is being comfortable with the abundance that you have around you. Okay, I don't just mean monetary things. Everything that is tangible comes up with the Pentacles. Okay, so anything you can touch, anything that you can trade, anything that you can spend, anything, it might be equity, or it might be in the vehicle that you drive, or you have things around you. Okay, and you have quite a substantial amount around you. Okay, it might not necessarily be money in the bank, but you have, I mean, I'm focused on his big gold throne. It's very large. It's, I feel quite enclosed by, in a good way, by things, the stability that you have around you. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Also as well, I'm really, not that I'm looking at his legs, but it's the colour. It's really striking. Now, purple has artistic qualities. Okay, that's really one of the meanings of the purple colour. It's wisdom, it's creativity, and it's artistic qualities. Okay, so I do feel like maybe you're always inspiring for a new venture. You're always pushing for extra wisdom, kind of thing. Yeah, right, let's have a look what else we got. 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, and the Magician. Right, okay, so all of that said with the King of Pentacles, now we've got the 9 of Wands. Now, the 9 of Wands is getting up and doing something over and over again. Yeah. Having that will, having that passion to get up maybe one last time and do the same thing again. Okay. Right, what we're going to do is clarify the King of Pentacles first of all. the Page of Pentacles. It seems to me that from the King to the Page, you're starting something new. It's almost like you're taking a step down, step back. Okay, and that may be because you are being portrayed as the king, having everything, the security around you, if you know what I mean. Having that groundedness is enabling you to start a new passion. Because with his green little outfit there, now green is growth. Obviously it's healing and nature. But I'm actually feeling you take him, and I do feel this is your decision because this is very grounded, okay? It's almost like you're taking a new venture, but not, because they're both pentacles, it's in the same kind of line, in the same vein as what you are already doing. If this is anything to do with hobbies, it might be you go from sketching into painting. It's the same kind of thing, if that makes sense. But I do feel like you have something new that you are excited about, that you're venturing out on. Right, we'll go on to the Nine of Wands. Now, the Nine of Wands is, at the moment, or coming into the next couple of weeks, it feels like whatever you're doing is relentless. You are getting up and you're having to do it again, and you're having to do it again and again, and it's becoming relentless. I mean, if you have a look at the guy on the Knight of Wands, he's exhausted. He's absolutely exhausted. And I think the only thing that's fueling you on at the moment is to get up and do the same thing again. It's because you know that this is coming. You're excited about this. There's something new that is approaching. Okay, so the Nine of Wands. Let's have a look at the Nine of Wands. Knight of Wands. Wow, I've just got goosebumps. Because I was about to say, I'm looking at the red. The red is really vibrant on his top. Sorry, I've got major goosebumps. Oh, they've gone ping. So whoever I'm talking to, you are excited about this new venture, this new thing that's coming up. Okay, and it does with the Knight of Wands. As you see, the horse is actually moving, but it's moving very slowly. Okay, you are taking this new thing with caution, or you will be taking this new thing with caution. But it's the red, you've got the passion, you've got the fire in your belly to actually make this new thing work. But also as well, with the Knight of Wands, there's an element of spontaneous about it. I'm not too sure if going into a different direction, or sorry, the same direction, just a little tweak, okay? I'm not too sure whether it was overly planned. if that makes sense. It wasn't years in the making. It wasn't years in the planning. Something is almost like snapped. That's what I'm feeling. Because of what you're doing at the moment is the Nine of Wands. It seems like you enjoy what you're doing, but there's something that's I'm hearing that there's something that's changed, and now what you're doing is being tweaked. I really hope this makes sense to someone, because I've got no idea where this is going. All I'm hearing is something like a snap. Something has changed. Okay, right, so now we've got the Ten of Wands. Whatever has been leading up to this is extremely, extremely heavy. Okay, it's almost like you've not been able to change it straight away. You've had to carry on. Okay, so you are having to carry on straight away, even though I'm feeling that snap. That decision has been made, but it's almost like it has to play out a little bit longer, because we go from the Nine of Wands to the Ten of Wands. Okay, let's clarify the Ten of Wands. Temperance. You're looking for that balance. Whatever you are in at the moment, and whatever is coming out of this, is the reason why. Excuse the expression, the yin to your yang is completely off. Okay, it feels like you need to have the water and the fire. There needs to be an equal. Okay, and it doesn't feel like there's equal. And when I come to the next one, the Two of Pentacles, you want the pentacles are the same size. I'm looking at you sitting underneath the rainbow. You want something that is going to give you that correct balance. It's almost like if I was talking about work, you bring a lot of the emotion of work home, and there's not enough of the work home life kind of that needs to be balanced out with Temperance. Okay, I think that is what maybe it does seem like whatever you're doing you really enjoy, because it's the Pentacles, because it's the Page, but it's almost like maybe it could be that you're taking, instead of working 5-6 days a week, you're going down to 3 or 4 days a week, and maybe pursuing something else, that kind of thing. I just think what you're doing you really, really do like, and the passion is there. It's just becoming overwhelming. Okay, so we've got the Two of Pentacles, and it does seem like you've been able to do this because you were the King of Pentacles. You had that security around you. Okay, but I do see with the Two of Pentacles, it is going to take a lot of juggling. Even though that you're underneath the rainbow, this is going to be it's going to be very grounding for you. It's almost like taking your passion and going back to basics. Okay, and with the juggling, I don't see like you're completely coming out. It is like you're going down to a couple of days a week. So you are able to take the Page Pentacle, and so the King Pentacle and the Page Pentacle, and you're juggling the both. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, so it's almost like you're downgrading your time of what you do at the moment to actually release up some time to pursue other things. And this other thing is going to cause a lot of communication. Okay, it could be you're going to be communicating with a wider amount of people. See, the Ace of Swords is the ultimate communication card. Okay, it's Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. So yeah, the Ace of Swords, but the Wheel of Fortune is here. Things are turning in your favour. If you have asked for to be working a few less days, I do think that they will say yes. I do feel like if you are asking or coming out of one position, I do feel like it's the same kind of thing that you go back into. But it's going to be better. It is going to be better because the Wheel of Fortune is turning. There will be no 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands anymore. Sorry, I got a really itchy nose. This message is really meant for someone because Spirit's doing a number on my nozzle. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is turning, and I do think that you're meant to stay in that area of expertise in what you are doing. Okay, and this has all come about because you've manifested this. The Magician is here. Okay, so it's almost like if you put all your time and energy into something, it will manifest, and that's exactly what you're doing. But with the King of Swords, once again, it's swords, it's you. I do feel like whatever you're going into or setting up, people are going to listen to you because this is communication. It's the King of Swords. Okay, but male or female, it doesn't matter. It's the masculine. It's quite forthright. You know what you're talking about, basically. And being the king, I do actually feel that people are going to listen. So that's what I have for you in the energy coming up over the next few weeks. I'm sorry if it completely went on a tangent. I just say what I get. Okay, anyway, Libra, I will leave you alone, and I love you loads, and I will speak to you really soon. Bye.